YouTube's lagging. Alright, Kick's up this time, but Twitch is not. Hello?
I just wish I had something.
Alright, looks like we're green across the board. For whatever reason, when I go to do my titles in Streamlabs, it keeps resetting. If I change anything, like if I change the image or the category for like Kick or Twitch, it changes my title on YouTube, and it is annoying as fuck. Especially when the stream URL does not want to go through for Instagram. You have to enter it a couple times before it'll take. Setting off my safe here. And while trying to set up Instagram, I changed my default language to Afrikaans, which is South African. So I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But we're gonna keep going with this Oblivion. We hopped on, did like the quick tutorial, and just kind of wandered around the landscape. I've heard about this game for a long time. Never was really interested in it. Not big on fantasy. I'm pressing the buttons. But I've been hearing about this since it came out, and this has been a long time. Not big on sword combat either. Like, I haven't really got the knack of it. I've tried chivalry and other games. Oh yeah, this is where I'm at. So I gotta sell a bunch of stuff. I came to this Doom mine. Is this out? Okay, so I come in this way. Killed 2 people here. Whoa. Can I trigger the traps? Alright. You sleeping? You sleepy little guy? Oh, I already killed this dude. Bandit Bowman. Fuck. Encumbered. Ooh. I wonder if the
Well,
leather armor is better than the
they're
fear.
rats, always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
Yo, what's up, Big Red?
What's that? Where are you?
Stay away!
There!
Are they stuck in the doorway? Why can I not switch? Oh, okay. Are you stuck in the door, sir? Okay, why can I not? What happened to my bow? Yeah, that's supposed to be there. How did I unequip that? Trying out this Oblivion. It's an old game, but they just recently remastered it. I thought it was a multiplayer game. I thought I was gonna get to play with my son, but I guess I should have done a little research on that. The bonehead move on my part. Whatever. Beautiful game though. Like everything looks great. It's just like kind of like fantasy Fallout though, I guess. Same people made it. I'm having trouble managing my inventory as usual. I need to find some place to sell all this. I'm assuming this is the back of the cave. Nothing else. Alright, let's drop some stuff. Oh yeah, I was supposed to switch over to leather. I wonder if this considered. I don't know. Fuck it, go all leather. Except for the gauntlets, I guess. I need to drop about 44 pounds. What you want, kitty? Close for 8 pounds. Yeah, look, wait till I get outside. All right. All that shit. I wonder if I can fast travel inside the cave. I bet you I can't. Alright, so I was thinking about it. I think I want to start. Well, there's the top of the map. Right. Andrew was telling me that I could fast travel, but I don't think I could fast travel until I unlock all this shit. So I think I need to... We'll start here at the top of the map. So I need to run there. I'm just gonna beeline it to there. And that's where my adventure will start. Think I can run past these? Go, Speed Racer, go. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Was there another way to go that I didn't pay attention to? I went over there, didn't I? I did not. There's a lot to this game I don't know about. Fucking, like nephew was talking about putting enchantments on weapons and armor and stuff. Was that somebody else inside the cave talking? Oh yeah, I still haven't joined a faction. What is that about? Build a chair. Did you get have you got with the other guys about Dead Side? Looks like that's what they're kind of playing now. It's kind of like a Rust, PUBG, DayZ kind of mix. So there's like crafting, but there's like PvP and base building and stuff. It does look a little wonky when you fucking first load everything in, but let's give it a second. Alright, marker. No distractions. Go, Speed Racer, go. Oh boy, here we go. That wolf smells me. You still playing PlayStation? You get a PC yet? Hive, he wound up buying a PC. Haven't really played with him on anything, but you know, it'd be kind of funny. And this might be like a mod idea. You know how like Fallout has like a radio you can listen to? It would be cool to like go to different towns and hire people that like followed you around with like an instrument or something and just like played music for you as you like you walked around, you know, just like a harp or something, like a violin, and just played a tune as you walked around. Oh, little town.
Reed has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir and has not been heard from since.
It is not surprising, considering.
Look out! Avoid rats.
Oh shit.
Disease spreading
Sorry.
nuisances.
Sorry.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Where's this? Oh. But yeah, like,
In for some hard
I think
times.
that'd be really cool if somebody followed you around
And his heirs.
and just like played an instrument. Like, I don't know. And with the magic involved, there's you can add to that, like literally could be a levitating piano that followed you around and played a tune. You know, you hired a wizard and he enchanted this piano that followed you, and that'd be kind of crazy.
How goes it?
You're looking a little blue there, lady. Alright, I wonder if I could buy one of these horses off of them. Probably not supposed to be in here. Definitely has some karma attached to that. Starting to wonder if I can even go there. That place looks pretty high up. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to be going. Shit. That might be something else I'm looking at. Filthy rat. What was that noise? Sounded like a cow. No way. I'm already encumbered again. Oops. I didn't mean to eat that. Ate some raw crab meat. Guess it's fine if it's fresh. That kind of looks like a trap. Can I outrun this wolf? Am I encumbered again yet? No. Damn it. These wolves are just kind of annoying. I would fight them if I felt like it gave me any XP. or a challenge, but it's just like they're just everywhere. It wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. Seems like it would be more realistic if you ran into like a pack of them, like a minimum 3. You don't want none of this, wolf. Oh, there's a bat guy over here. Here we are again. Oh, I don't wanna. How far am I to my objective? Oh, not too bad. So I need to drop something. Eat some more crab meat, I guess. Didn't seem to hurt me last time. Okay. Damn. Ooh. Yep, that looks like where I need to go.
Whoa!
Red Ruby Cave. Have I discovered this? No. Keep on track. Keep on track. It would be cool to have somebody just walk around singing for me. Oh, hey. A thing. I am your champion. I'll be back. Do you need some clothes, sir? I will sell you some clothes. I'll take some lockpicks. Oh. I want to kill him. What do I want to? Oh, come here, big boy. Oh, nice. What is that over there? What's that? Looks interesting. That looks interesting as well. Is this somebody's house, or are you selling something?
Are you looking for a horse? The Wild Eye Stables have the best paint horses in Cyrodiil.
I want whatever you're on. You look fucked up.
Sorry, all I have is paints. Serviceable beasts, but nothing special. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend Gerunder has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail, and she's destitute. Arnora and Gerunder were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. Bruma's paint horses are the toughest in Cyrodiil. You can only buy them from me. So am I. I can't sell them for any less, but if you change your mind, come back. Make it quick.
Alright, let's try this.
I salute you. Most impressive. That's pretty good.
Hmm. How do I stop?
You're wasting your breath.
I can't click on these no more, so... I'm about to watch a tutorial on
What
this.
nonsense. Sorry.
Because I do not know what I'm doing.
Go bother someone else.
Yes, ma'am.
How? Duty calls. An old priest in Kvatch is worried about strange disappearances. He sounded quite depressed. How can we win if even the priests lose their faith?
Okay.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Hello.
How goes it?
Fine.
Have you seen Right Wind practicing with his sword?
Hi there.
Very
What's going on with
impressive.
I hear there were
Right
some
Wind
goblins
suddenly
around here
turned into a
recently.
blade.
Awful
No wonder he
creatures.
trains other
Horrible
Fighters Guild
things.
members.
I hear that the High Elves train them.
Hello there.
Greetings to you. Hello. Head on.
The world
Angar,
weary.
the world weary, they call me. I've been everywhere and done everything. Now I'm settled down for a good long rest. Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
What does this button do? Bartering. There we go. That's
I don't
fine.
know what you're talking about. I don't
Oh.
buy or sell things.
Hmm.
You too.
I'm suspicious of that. Oh. Is this where I can buy a room?
Well met. I'm Hunman. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense.
Nord style? What the
Plenty of
fuck
mineral
does that
deposits
mean?
in the Gerald Mountains.
Did
I'm
you
out
just
for weeks
grab
at a
her one
time by
day? Is
myself,
that-
but I don't mind it.
You're coming
Did you
with
ever
me.
hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he
Nord
haunts the road to
style.
Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
Alright.
Take care.
Take care. Where'd your lady go?
What can I do for you today? I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one? Right then. Head up the stairs. It's the first door on your right. Remember, I didn't say it was clean. I said it was cheap.
Okay.
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian. And so are most guildsmen and chapelmen. But most others are as Nordish as you'll find. Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it. A little food and drink will do you some good.
How much money does he have? he's not gonna buy that stuff.
Good journey to you.
Went out that door Nord style.
Nor you, creature.
Enough talk.
Is this my room?
Hello.
We're looking for recruits. Think you're tough enough to join the Fighters Guild? If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Valena Daunton and Coral, Azan and Anvil, or Burzgrokosh and Shadenhall. Yeah, you think Bruma's cold? Try a winter in the Rothgarians. Oh, Bruma's a day at the beach. Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself. If you're interested, see Valena Daunton and Coral, or
feel like you
Azan
said
and
that
Anvil,
already.
or Burzgrokosh and Shadenhall.
Right.
Leave me alone.
What can I do for you today?
Where was that bed at?
Hope it suits you. Good journey to you.
I fucked up, I think. I was hoping for some storage. Ooh, let's not do that right now.
Hi there. What's your story?
Yo,
What's up, little buddy?
I'd seen your little wave emote.
Edla.
What?
Edla Darkheart.
It just
If
you
you
popped
want to
up on
be
my
a
screen
marksman,
and
I
it
can
was
train
like
you.
darkness
If you
joined
can
and it
breathe,
had a wave
I
hand.
can teach you.
Must be the new update. It updated
One
today.
place is pretty much like another.
Sup,
Regner hates
Tyler?
it, but Regner hates everything.
Tyler
The
says
Fighters
sometimes
Guild
I
is
poop
recruiting
standing up.
again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones
like a
for
good.
it.
I do that as well when I shit myself.
Take care.
So I didn't realize Oblivion. I just assumed, which this is all on me, like this bonehead move.
Gonna be a multiplayer? No, it's a solo.
Yeah. So I bought 2 copies.
You're a dork.
Bought one for me and one for my son. When we totally could have got by with 1 copy, like.
You could have just bought the Xbox thing for a month and then got sick of the game.
Thanks, bud.
It's like it's $11 or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Instead, you spend over $130.
Uh-huh. That's my year right there.
You're a silly, silly man.
So how does it work though? Like, do you download straight from the Xbox stuff, or?
Yeah.
So it's not like
Yeah,
Steam.
you make an Xbox folder on one of your drives, and then it'll just keep dumping them into that one.
I might give it a go. I need to look see what all they got on the catalog. I have EA Play.
The thing is, there's 2 different versions. So there's the premium Xbox Pass, which gives you access to pretty much everything Xbox has. But there's also the PC Pass, which is more so mostly the PC games, not the mainline headliners, but it does have most of the headliners. Like it's got Call of Duty, it's got the Far Cry, it's got everything.
This Tyler guy said he got a $1 Game Pass trial and then just beat Oblivion before it ended.
Yeah, so you get 2 weeks when you sign up the first time, and it's $1. Mine glitched this month, and it gave me the $1 again.
Oh.
Like Stevie went out and bought a card, and we set it up, and it's instead of reactivating for $11, it did the 14-day dollar trial.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Man, I gotta get rid of my inventory.
Be seeing you.
You have to buy a house.
Yeah, I know. I bought a bed and it had no storage in it, and I don't think I have any gold left to buy anything else. So I definitely have to sell.
They're like 900 plus. You got to buy them from the certain person that sells stuff.
Ooh.
She'll have like storage boxes and kitchen things.
So
you didn't play Oblivion?
No, dude. I'm not big on fantasy, man. I'm not.
Yeah, but everybody played Oblivion and Skyrim and that shit.
No, never picked it up.
There was a more complicated game called Morrowind, and it came out before these ones. It was like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, right? Morrowind was way more complex and complicated than Oblivion, but then they started dumbing it down, every single one. Like Skyrim's a really dumbed down version of Oblivion, I feel like. Like, you've picked a lock in Morrowind, where it's like, the pins are going up and down?
No, this is kind of new to me.
Morrowind had, like, you had to probe the lock, and then you had to, like, turn the fucking thing. Like, there was 2 things you had to do. This one is just like, beep, 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 done.
Alright, I can get the first tumbler, but... There we go.
There's a pattern to it, so like there's always a slow lock where it'll fall slowly, and you want to click it up when you count that one.
Burglar!
Like it'll go 2 fast, 1 slow.
Burglar? What?
Huh? You're not Grom. Get out of my home! I don't want you here!
This dude is ugly, ugly. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a lot of memes going around of the face type, like how they all look like they're obese. Their eyes are too close together and shit. But I played Oblivion, like I got hundreds of hours in Oblivion, but GV was always like coming over and watching me play because it's a 1-player game. So I'd like give him the controller and he'll do a cave, and then I'd have the controller for like the rest of the day. So this time it's like, oh, we've never made a lizard character, like let's be a lizard, a wizard lizard. And then I just let him play it. Like I haven't played it at all really. I watch him play.
I was just talking to Big Red. He jumped on here and I was talking to him, and I was telling him it would be kind of cool because there's like music in the background, but it would be cooler to, you know, like how Fallout has like a radio and you could pick different radio stations and they broadcast songs. It would be cool to go to somewhere and like hire a guy that followed you around with an instrument and like he played an instrument and sung, or like you go to a wizard and he enchants this piano that like fucking follows you around playing music.
I'm pretty sure it was Skyrim where you could go into like the Bard's College and like learn to play music, and there was like a more musical aspect to it.
You
but
need armor or
I don't know, I
weapons,
never
new
really
or
got
repair.
into that part.
Come
I
to
don't really
hammer
care
and
about it.
axe.
More so cared about killing the dragons and shit.
I work hard. Folks
Not
like
how my
Skjorda,
violin sounded.
Ulfen give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours. Sirach is a good healer. He's a red guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts.
Alright. think I found somewhere.
Now
I
let's
can...
do business.
Yes. Sell, sell, sell. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. Why am I carrying around bone? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you gotta make people like you more so you can haggle for more money.
A good price for a good customer.
Maybe that's why you never got into like that space game.
What space
Star Citizen or
That's
not Star
more than I'd
Citizen,
usually pay.
Starfield or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
I played it. I played quite.
Yeah,
I played quite a bit.
You never got into it.
Well, it was all loading screens.
Yeah. That's the style of Oblivion, Skyrim. Like they're all Bethesda style games. Like even Fallout, it falls under like the same rules.
An excellent bargain.
Got in a sick fucking workout today. My shoulders are fucking blown apart. Feel great.
I don't know what to
great deal
keep,
there.
and I don't know what to sell. I'm just gonna sell everything, I guess.
You got a great deal there. An excellent bargain.
Yeah, probably at the stage you are right now. You're not getting too much crazy.
A good price for a good customer.
And if stuff's got a name, it's probably a one-of thing.
What do I keep? Iron Warhammer, Iron Mace, or Iron Battle Axe?
Depending on what weapon you're using to skill tree and go up with. Are you using blunt weapons or using
bow?
Well, then sell all that shit and buy a bow.
I have an iron bow.
Yeah.
I don't really see a better bow.
GV went to this one place. I would have to look at the map, but it was full of guys. It was called like the Black Bow
That's a
Gang
fair
or something.
deal.
They all had like pretty nice bows. What was that game that Bruce was playing that was like circuitry and stuff?
Electrician Simulator. We bought that, and it was cheap. It was like $3 with the DLC. So, like,
But like, can you use it for a real life scenario? Like, say I have a stereo and it's broken, or a capacitor is broken on it. I can go into that game and use the same equipment, or is...
I feel like to a certain extent, it kind of gives you an idea, but it's not like real in depth. I do feel like, is this cup correct?
Because if there was like labeled capacitors and stuff, and you could actually dick around and then turn the board on with that amount of like current or whatever is going to go through it, and see if it popped or not, like you could really make mistakes in the video game and then transfer it to real life application and be like, okay, none of this shit's going to work and I got to use this.
Well,
you know what I mean? I do a lot of like Mike MacGyver fucking fixes to things.
So they sent me to school for troubleshooting. And that it wasn't like as detailed as like that game, but like they would give you a multimeter and tell you to troubleshoot this problem. And like say you're trying to troubleshoot with the multimeter, but you didn't turn off the electricity, it would burn out the fucking multimeter, and it would destroy the multimeter. So like you would lose points for that. But I imagine the game is somewhat detailed. I haven't sat down and played it myself. but yeah.
Because if it had like a PlayStation circuit board in there, and like, or a PC circuit board, you know what I mean? Like with all of actual real life capacitors.
He was fixing controllers and stuff like that, so. He fixed the robot. He like changed the battery on a robot, and it like it's a business, right? So you're going around fixing stuff for like a business, like your own personal business. And he was like pissed. He was like, "You know how much I got paid for that? $70. You know how much it costs to replace that battery? $100." He was mad. All right, well you learned something there. Not all jobs are worth it.
Welcome to Bruma Castle. What's brought you here today?
So I go into this bar on the game, and he's like, "I'm so and so. Ogla or Agla or Ogla is my wife. We married Nord style." And like, what? What does that mean?
Only the conflicts between northern and southern
and I was
cultures,
like, I guess like he just said, "You're coming with me."
When woven together.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess that's Nord style.
Reminds me of caveman style. Just bonk him on the head and drag him out of the cave.
Now I heard something. I don't know if it's true, but like that, like
the emperor rules.
The ancient word for like
handles all the details.
The way it translates for best man in like Germany, like back in early times, was best. It was the best man that you knew to go kidnap your wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't trust you.
There's a lot of traditions in which, because women only in North America really have like rights, and in a lot of the other countries, they're property and owned. So like, if I left my bicycle out on the street without a lock on it and it gets stolen, that's kind of my fault for doing that. Like,
what's this
it's apparent that stuff goes missing. Same with women in their countries. India is a really big one where women are kidnapped and forced into marriage. Like, it is a culture thing. It is 100% what they do.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's.
What about the whole shit going on right now?
What? Everything's fucked. What do you mean? We're cooked.
No, India, Pakistan.
Oh, I hope they blow each other up. I hope everybody leaves Canada to go to their war and fucking, like, this is ridiculous. It's just crazy how there's no, like, we got women and kids and a couple East Indian families here, but majority of them are men of fighting age. Like, as soon as you start to take notice to it, it's just like, yeah, they are all dudes. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, Canada definitely has like a strong emphasis in their immigration.
Oh, we're fucked. We are outpopulated by East Indians.
I know why they do it, because almost all countries in the world right now are experiencing a population decline. So to offset that, they do mass immigration, and like, I guess it's not really a long-term solution. You want your own citizens prospering and having families.
83% of Belgium they're not Belgian. So can you call Belgium anymore? 83%. So what happens, like, that place is gone. That place is not Belgium anymore.
Yeah, because
it doesn't have Belgian people, it doesn't have Belgian traditions, it doesn't have Belgian culture, the government's not Belgian anymore.
Yeah, most of those 83% did not assimilate into Belgian society, they just kept their own.
No. They're talking about Sharia law in Canada. It's like, what? Like, we have a police force. We have like 6 of them actually. We have the OPP, we have the RCMP, we have the fucking inner city police, we have the there's a bunch of fucking police. We don't need different laws and regulations on our people. I'm looking at a lot of the different countries though and starting to see my value. I'm a single male. Working force. I can go to Japan, I can go to Spain, and they'll give you a house, they'll give you income. Like Russia too. Russia's opening for any Catholic, Anglo-Saxon Catholic or whatever. You can apply for a passport to Russia.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that right now.
Yeah, they might just send you on the field.
They
but,
got a job for you. I was watching a video. I don't know if it was Ukrainian or Russians, but they were setting up like spikes and laying landmines on a road to to disable the road so people can't just run down it with tanks and shit.
The one landmine goes off.
Yeah.
Sends the pieces of the one guy flying and the other guy completely flying.
I think it killed everybody involved.
Yeah, I seen that one, most definitely. Do you think Ukraine would have lasted as long without the hundreds of billions of dollars?
No, but
did you see what Ukraine's building? They're building a 200 million or 200 million ski resort that Canada paid for.
What?
Yeah, look up the Ukrainian ski resort that Canada paid for.
They justify it because they still have a country, they still have people living in that country that need shit.
They said they want to bring tourists. It's like, dude, you're in war right now.
Yeah.
And then all of their what do you call it? Young and beautiful people, they're still going to raves and nightclubs to make it seem like it's still a hip hop happening place.
Yeah, it's
and
still
it's
a
like,
sense of normalcy.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Well, here's the thing though, if us in Europe didn't send all that stuff to Ukraine to kind of hold the line, they would have ran up to the border of Poland and the Czech Republic and shit like that, and it would have been a much wider, much larger conflict. And
not really. It was a territory of Russia. Everybody that's there speaks Russian. You know, it's hard to say anything. We're so far away from them. We don't know any of their culture, anything. I've seen a lot of videos.
But
No. But I've seen a lot of videos of them talking to the seniors, the older people. If you were to come to our country, you wouldn't want them talking to 20-year-olds. You would want them talking to 50-year-olds that actually know economy and base. Like how I talk to you. You can be childish sometimes, but you can also be highly educated and you have different reflexive view and everything.
I'm gonna slide a little insult in, but give you a compliment directly after it, so it doesn't seem like I'm insulting.
But when I've seen the videos over in Ukraine and everything, a lot of the older generation, they're like, this shouldn't be happening. They don't agree with the government, and you whatever his name is, the young guy that started going dictatorship, whatever.
You talking about Zelensky?
Yeah. He's like a super dictator now because everybody's funded him and everything, and he just wants more money because he needs to build another house and he needs this. And it's just right there, absolute power, absolutely corrupt. We all know that. If I gave you, even you with your personality, hundreds of millions of dollars, you're going to go bad. You're going to go sour.
Well, it's called absolute power corrupts
absolutely corrupt.
Yeah.
What are your insults?
No, I was just kind of making fun of what you were just you did a quick little insult, and then but you followed it with a compliment, and it's like, it was. I just thought it was funny because like
I did insult you, did I?
yeah, you said you could be childish.
Oh yeah, you could be a fucking child.
But
with
that's
your
like
brain sometimes.
being-
Like you laugh at farts and poop sometimes, but you can also talk about the indirect influence of what China is doing with your like you have some intelligent wit, you know.
So like me and this guy used to like trade banter back and forth or whatever, and it was you could say anything as all you say as long as you say with all due respect at the front of it. Like it's...
Yeah, with all due respect, that means I'm going to insult you now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
With all due respect, I think you're a fucking moron.
When somebody says that, it's like, I don't mean to pry, but can you really, like, can you go on with what? And it's like, you're prying. You don't mean to, like, you're saying what you're not wanting, but you're saying what you want.
So I had a bound dagger.
Is that called, like, a
and
double negative?
It, like, disappeared on me. What the fuck?
It's bound because it's a magical dagger.
Yeah, it was magical.
Yeah, so it summons. Like, if I bound armor, I'm gonna get a piece of armor on me that
How
I've
do you
summoned.
fight a ghost?
Magic?
I don't have
Weapon?
magic.
I think steel or higher weapons? I don't remember.
Go away. Boogity boo. Oh shit. Oh, that guy just shot me. No, I don't know. I definitely don't. I don't want to see the world at war. Well, we got to figure out our problems.
No, you
but-
don't want to ever see any kind of conflict that is resolving itself by using human life. No, you don't ever want to have to do that.
But it's almost like you need these minor conflicts. I definitely Ukraine's turned into a major conflict. Like it's ongoing. It's no end in sight.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of like almost need like minor conflicts here and there, like this missile strike or artillery strike to kind of just let those tensions out. But I don't know. It's if there was a simple solution, we wouldn't have these problems. You know what I mean? Like I hate it when people simplify the conflicts and issues around the world. Because if it was simple, there would be, I mean, we wouldn't fucking have issues. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these ghosts. They're like kicking my ass. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Who just leaves gold in a pot? Oh shit. Okay, time out. I'm doing a lockpick. Stop attacking me. Like, have you watched anything on this Pakistan-India thing?
God, no. Just the one bomb thing.
Alright, so there's a province over in that area named Kashmir, and there's 3 areas of control. It's like up in the fucking mountains. It has a Muslim majority, but there's the Indian controlled zone and the Pakistani controlled zone, and there's actually a portion that is controlled by China. And basically where a lot of the conflict's going on over there. And so last week or the week before, there was an incident where there was a Pakistani terrorist group that went into the Indian controlled Kashmir zone and killed like 26 people. And That's kind of what started this whole India-Pakistan war, which I guess it's turned into a war. It's no longer a minor conflict. It's people trading shots on both sides.
Yeah, but you're talking about really poor nations.
Talking about nuclear nations.
Yeah.
And I know it seems like India seems like poured from the outside, from the exterior. They have a space program, man. They're not fucking around. Like they have some shit.
I don't mean they're poor. The women in India hold 12% of the entire gold that's found. Like they're not poor. It's just there's a lot of things wrong with the culture. They destroy without creating or maintenance. Like there's a lot of deep-rooted bad that they bring.
Oh, that was a three set lock I just picked. Yeah, I don't know what to do about these ghosts.
If my feeling's correct, though, like the next war that's going to pop off, it's going to be pretty worldwide. I think certain zones be quite hot, but I think it's gonna be everybody's gonna be involved in the conflict somehow.
Like, I'm confident that if it were to if it were to pop off globally, I think North America would be left out for the most part because
because we're funding it.
Well,
a lot of our money is going towards Ukraine. A lot of our money is going towards these different things.
Not just that, but like you think about who's in North America. Like we're not. Canada and the United States are not going to war. I guess
no, it never will.
Canada and Mexico's not going to war. America and Mexico's not going to war. You know, like it's just not going to happen.
I think Mexico's thinking they got pretty big cojones, but I think everybody's forgetting the sleeping bear that America actually is. Like, what you guys can do if you put your mind to it is astonishing. You could move and flatten mountains.
The doors were activated remotely. I wonder where.
It's like a switch or a plate or something.
I think I got it.
Do you know a lot of the history of the guy that built the Hoover Dam and designed the healthcare? I think his name was Hertz or something like that. Hertz. He was an uneducated guy. I think his furthest education might have been grade 9.
Well, when you have no traditional education and you do great things like that, normally they say self-educated.
Yeah, I can see that. But this guy, I don't think he was people wouldn't call him smart. But anyways, he did the Hoover Dam. He also did one of your guys' huge ports that built ships. I forget where it was. I think it might have been Texas or somewhere down. He reshaped. He took what Henry Ford was doing with the manufacturing line, and he was just like, why can't we do that with ships?
Right.
And just set it up that this part gets done here, this part gets done here, this part gets done here. Boom, send them into the water. And when his first ships he started building, they were building them for the Brits. because that's how you guys were funding the war. You guys were building ships. You guys actually built the fastest tonnage of not only ships but airplanes. Like the largest airplane place.
I think we built the most of everything except for tanks. I think Russians kind of
tank technology was so fucking garbage compared to the Germans. Germans had hand-rolled steel. Their fucking guns were twice or 3 times the size of your biggest caliber. They were so technologically advanced in that war. That's why their Blitzkrieg won. And it took 3 or 4 nations to stop them, because they were the manufacturing superpower at the time. They manufactured everything. And they were really, really technologically advanced compared to everybody at the time, too.
Yep.
But what you guys were doing, it was done by somebody that was given an opportunity to go with the ideas.
Stop!
And I
the
find
law.
that's fallen
Pay the
off
court a
for
fine
all
or
of North
serve your
America.
sentence.
It's
Your
like,
stolen goods are
we
now
found something that
forfeit.
worked, we don't innovate. We don't do that anymore. We just go with what's working.
Fuck.
And if we are going to innovate, we do it backwards, as in the shit breaks. You know, like we make pieces out of plastic. Because I remember buying the first PlayStation 3, the thing was made out of metals and plastic, and it was like really hardcore. You could drop it and throw it downstairs. And then the later console, it was all plastic.
Hey.
There wasn't really fucking metal in it.
Oh shit. So I accidentally attacked an Imperial Guard. What happens?
Go to jail.
Yeah.
You go to jail, and depending on how long you stay in there, some of your stat points will go back, or you can refresh from your nearest load.
What if I just run away?
Then you're gonna be a bandit, and you'll hold a bounty for a while until you get into a certain guild that'll buy them off.
Damn it. I didn't want to do a load, but...
This was the last time you run into a fucking door. Also, me and GV, like, changed all the controls around, because it wasn't... We play with the controller.
Fuck that place. I just... Oh, damn. I thought it saved, like, when you go out of a door. Is that not a thing?
Yeah, it does like a quick autosave, doesn't it?
No. It only
Maybe
saved...
have the autosave.
Maybe it only did the autosave when I went into the door, so... And I spent that whole time fucking dealing with that shit, and...
Pay for it. Go to jail.
It's already done. Like, it's a done deal.
You killed him?
No, I did the load, and...
Oh, you just have to go back and do the thing again?
Yeah, which I'm not doing that right now. No. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this all the way through, because I've lacked patience.
You lack somebody else playing with you too. The game is a lot more fun when you got 2 people. They're like, oh, you gotta go and check this. Oh, you gotta... Like, it's a lot better.
Well, because, like,
Just
I have,
to
like...
play it by yourself, it's... Oh, I'm gonna get strong.
I have 5 or 6 single-player games that I'm playing right now, and then I'm just like... I don't sit down and commit to them.
Nope. You haven't committed to a game since Ark, bro. Or Stellaris. That's your only committed game, I would consider.
Stellaris.
Still hair ass.
It's a good game, man. Like, it's crazy.
Terrible. Bad.
You're a bad leader. This deer has a fucking arrow through its neck. Just put him out of his misery. No, but like my opinion on like I know you have strong feelings about like the Indian population inside your country. I mean, we definitely have people here, and
They're pooping on our streets.
There's two sides from what I can tell, and I really don't have a strong opinion about it either way. But like when we go to awards for our kids at schools, a lot of their kids is like top tier, top grades, top everything, committed. And then on the other side of it is dealing with the gas stations. Now, I'm not going to say all gas stations are bad, but the bad gas stations I've had to deal with, the overwhelming majority of them have been Indian owned. And
Oh, we have a high turnover for our like Shell employees, and they all don't speak English, and a couple of them lived in the building with me. And the stuff that I've just observed is pretty outrageous that they've done to the company. Like, these are huge company. Like, Shell is not owned by them. They are workers. And I went in there and tried to buy some, I think it was a card for video games and whatnot. And the guy couldn't speak English and he couldn't work the machine. So he just said, it's broken. And then to find out, all the cards are sold out at 7-Eleven. All the cards are sold out at the post office. All the cards are sold out at the fucking IDA. So there's no place in Sycamoose I can get a video game card except that place. But the guy can't work the machine to sell the product. So they're losing a substantial amount of their income as a corporation when their employees can't communicate to or use the stuff. Like, they don't know how to pump or know how to use the pumps. Like, I was standing behind the guy that was doing the deposits in the bank, and he was getting set up, and he just kept asking, how much is this? How much is this? And it's just like, okay, you're the one that's supposed to deal with the money, and you're the one responsible for the money, yet you don't even know what the money is, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's bad, man. I would like you to come here for a week and try to survive. Like, you have to swear off all of the businesses, like Tim Hortons, Subway, all of the businesses. Like, they're unhygienic. They've run them down. Our Tim Hortons piles all the donuts in a huge pile in the back, and you see them fall off and hit the floor. Those donuts don't get thrown out. They get put back under the pile. It's fucking gross.
Go to bed.
You go to bed, little boy.
You haven't even messaged me back, dude.
I messaged you like 20-30 minutes ago, you piece.
No, you didn't, did you?
Yeah, said I was in Cronies party.
This shit don't go through then.
Discord, because from my phone,
I don't get messages on my phone anymore.
It's kind of like how you described Darkness a while ago, is like with the PlayStation thing, where
the bing 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 bing.
Yeah, when you're not getting messages, and all of a sudden the dam breaks, and you get 20 messages. It's kind of like that with Discord for me on my phone. Like,
It's weird.
Yeah, I won't.
Unless I
Is your phone old?
Mine?
Like older?
Mine's a Google Pixel 7a.
I think you got it a year or two ago.
Well, I got it, but I got it refurbished. I don't buy new phones.
So after they come I was just told after they come out for 2, because I can't download my bank app. So after 2 years, they stopped doing updates. And
firmware updates.
Yeah, and then there's like another year or something, and then you can't even do it. I have to pay like $420 to do an update on my phone.
Buy a new one.
I don't like the predatory tactics these fucking companies do. Like the big one for me here lately is I've been like filling out like job applications and shit, and I've kind of come across something where like Monster and Indeed and places like that post jobs, like so a lot of these companies are just posting job recs to show that they have growth, right?
Yep. They won't even, they'll tell you they're not even hiring at this time.
Right. Just to show they have growth in the company. They're making all these recs, but there's not actually hiring. And then those places, you apply for these positions, so you're entering all your information, and all they're doing is just taking your data.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the motivation is for them, is to just get your data.
Well, they have your data already because they can go through that shit. So I've had people get a hold of me asking if I want to work. It's actually how I got one of my construction gigs.
This one's gonna get me.
I looked into it because I thought, you know, if I was gonna hire people, how would I do it on Indeed? Then there's like, you can do the whole shit that you can do looking for a job as they can do looking for a worker. You know, punch in whatever category, job title you have, or kind of interesting. India's over there fucking blowing shit up, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was just talking about. And to expand on that thought process, Darkness, is the way I feel about it is every ethnic group, you're gonna have bad people, you're gonna have good people, and because they have such a large population, you see more bad in the good than the good. Because you don't really. There was a saying that you don't really pay attention to the good things that happen to you. You pay more attention to the bad things that happen to you because they leave scars. Does that make sense? Like it resonates longer because it leaves wounds and reminders.
I 100% agree with what you're saying. 100%.
When you get older,
I lived, when I started...
I agree with that when you mature. But when you're a kid, it's different.
I started living on the front line of it, bro. And actually being on the front, it's not what you think. You can have all the sympathy in the world. And I did until it was like predominantly negative. Like yeah, there's a couple good, couple assimilations and but no, it is predominantly bad. You start to see they have an insignia for like Sikhs where it's just like 2 AK-47s like crossed with like Taliban, Al-Qaeda looking writing and stuff. And you start to see all those vehicles. Like a guy lived in the building with one of those all done up Jeeps and everything. And if we're funding these organizations and then you read about all of the fentanyl, all of the drugs coming in on the Asian corridor, all of the fucking crime that's coming with the gun crime, with the Hindu population and the Sikhs in Ontario, like we didn't see RPGs on our streets until we started bringing in without checking anybody. Like, we're not checking pass, we're not checking it. Oh, it's like refugee. Oh, come on, get to Canada. We'll give you like 40K, we'll give you a house, we'll do anything. But we don't even have houses for our own people. So rent is skyrocketing. It's the most expensive place to live in the world is where I live. And this is not something to show. Like, it's not a fancy fucking place. We have no amenities, we have no nothing. Like, this is ridiculous. A lot of them are coming and they're staying for a little bit, and then they're realizing, oh shit, it actually sucks here. I'm going back. And the one guy I knew in the building, he's like, he was really addicted to pot when he got here. Like, that's all he wanted to do was smoke weed. He didn't want to work. He just wanted to smoke weed. So his, like, he started losing income, and then he started living off of the other East Indian girls that lived down the hall. And they were driving all illegally with this one car. None of them had a license, and they kept running into the fucking grass banks around the building. Like, it was ridiculous. He's like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go grow rice and weed in my uncle's house. And it's like, okay, all the power to you. But like, to squander such an opportunity where everything was paid for, you had jobs, everything was like, you came here on a visa, and you just smoked drugs and chilled. Didn't do nothing. You should see the population that came over on a student visa that didn't even check into fucking school. Like, there was thousands of kids that came over on student visas that never even signed up to the college that they were coming to, supposedly. They just came here to work, and then they took the money. A lot of them got credit cards and then just left the country. So they're just draining and draining and draining and draining. I find it more to be an economical attack on our people than it is an assimilation or an immigration.
Well, you've heard me talk about the Dells, right? Wisconsin
what?
Dells. Wisconsin Dells, like the largest water park in the world, like capital.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a water park capital, I should say. There's like multiple water parks there.
Which is weird for Wisconsin because it's pretty cold most of the year, right?
Yeah, but a lot of it's indoor too.
Oh, okay.
Like the Kalahari has like indoor Ferris wheels and go-karts and water parks and fucking everything. But anyway,
What's going on with the water park?
They hire from different countries. Like, you go down there, there's nobody from around here working there at any of those resorts.
First time I kind of seen something like that was when we went to Disney World, and I was all for it because it was at Epcot, and when you do the world tour at Epcot, you go to like different, like the back of the park is like a semicircle, and they have like 13 countries or some shit like that. It's like Mexico, you know, Spain. When you go to each country, and it's like they have like actual cuisine from there, or like you can buy beer from that country, and they have people that work there that are from those countries. That you know, they have the accent, they speak the language, wear the traditional gowns and stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. But after COVID, they stopped doing it, I think, because it's just harder to get people in the country.
I think they're using...
That's called a people's zoo.
Jamaicans now down there. For the last fucking 10 years, it's been Jamaican people coming over.
You should see the history on people's zoos, bro. I watched a documentary on this kidnapped... they kidnapped kids and stuff. And they would be so rambunctious that they would have to tie their hands and feet to a pole.
I remember something about an African lady that had a big butt, and they like showed her around all over the place, and
yeah.
I need to get a quest going. I ain't fucking ran into anything really.
It's
playing?
Oblivion.
Showing your face was the last mistake. Today you die. This ends here.
You're pathetic.
Am I poisoned? I guess I'm poisoned.
What was there this weekend?
So you remember that? Oh, I haven't told you. I bought a older Corolla, shit, ran out of lockpicks. And when we bought it, I took a friend of mine with me, like he was my ride, and we kind of check out. We're like Facebook Marketplace buddies or whatever. And so we popped the hood and we're looking at it, and it's like the serpentine belt is like rotted and stuff and cracked, and it's like, okay, I need to change that when I get a minute. And I parked the car, put a cover over it, and kind of let it sit for a couple days, like a week or two. And I was like, I need to go take this car out and fucking drive it around. And I got the kids with me, and I'm driving it for about 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, the battery cuts off, like, and the power steering goes out. It's still running, but it's like, it's difficult to drive, and I'm like, oh shit. I drive it back to the house. I pop the hood, and I don't know if you've seen the picture I posted on Discord. It's like the entire belt.
Yeah, you did.
The entire belt broke except for one string of it, like one strand of it.
Homie said it's good for another 1,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you saw it.
Need some duct tape.
I still ain't replaced the belt. I just parked it in the driveway. But see, I've kind of made it a mission, because like the reason
they're really easy to replace.
Yeah, I know. I've basically, what I've been doing is when I go out there and do anything to the vehicles, now that Brenna's driving, I try to make it a point to take Brenna out there and Bruce out there and show them what I'm doing, and kind of show them the mindset. And if I have
Brenna driving?
Yeah.
Yep. She's driving like the hell out of the fucking car, but she's only got her permit. She's gonna get her license here like next month.
Stevie gets his license back in a couple days, and then I'm finally gonna get to take my car out, put insurance on it and shit.
Yeah, you should.
I've just been driving it in the back.
Tune-up and all that on it.
I've just been driving it in circles in the back parking lot because it's private property, and I can do that with no plates.
Well, that's not learning anything.
Oh, I'm just parking it in different spots and getting it between the lines and shit.
When he has somebody run into him in the parking lot while he's driving, he'll learn something. He'll learn something real quick.
Dude, there's a Maserati in the back, and I was cutting the grass the first time, and I like got it covered in grass because she likes to park it close. And I was just like, oh my god, I fucked up. Like, I gotta get this grass off. So I tried to like get it off, and I'm like making my fingerprints in like the dust, and I'm like, oh god, I'm like micro scratching this fucker. Like, don't do this, don't do this. So like I went up to her and I told her, I'm like, hey, I tried to come to your place, you weren't home. I got the Maserati covered in grass. And she's like, that's fine, sweetie, you're fine. And I'm like, okay, well, next time I'll come and tell you. And it was the next time I'm cutting grass, and so I go over to her house and I like knock on the door. I'm like, hey, can you move the Maserati? I need to cut the grass. And she's like, oh yeah, no worries, honey, I'll be out in a second. And she had come, like, it was her daughter's birthday, and she'd come home like drunk the night before, and instead of hitting a parking spot, they pretty much parked half their car in the back lawn. So I was just like, oh, so you guys had fun, like, for your daughter's birthday? And she's like, oh yeah, we did. And she's like, how did you know? Like, I'm like, you guys had drinks and stuff? And she's like, yeah, oh yeah, we got plastered. I'm like, yeah, I could tell. And she's like, oh, how? And I'm just like, the car, I point at it, and it's like parked way back there. And she's like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm just laughing at her. She's got like this super high-tech Subaru, but the Maserati, she's like, let me go and start it. And I make a joke. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to let me take her for a test drive. And she's like, oh yeah, anytime, sweetie. And I was just like, oh no, I'm joking, like, I don't even have my license yet. And she's like, oh, you can try, I'll take you for a drive.
Some things you don't want responsibility of, like.
No. So I told my dad, and he just looks at me, he's just like, you dare not drive that fucking car. You scratch it, you're gonna be in fucking debt for the rest of your life.
Either
and
that
so
or she's a sugar mama. Get in that
Well, I
like
think-
driver's seat and go.
I think that's Darkness's mindset. That's why he kind
Oh,
of.
dude.
That's why he
Dude,
covered the car in grass and was like, "Oops, let me go talk to her now."
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
But so
Just
she
tell her
comes
she needs
out.
to come out and wash it though.
She comes out and she's like, "Do you want anything from Timmy's? I'm gonna go to Timmy's." And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm fine. Like, thanks though." And she starts the fucking car, and I'm standing behind it, and it's got dually exhaust and everything. The fucking thing purrs, and it just like kind of hits you in the chest, and I'm like, "Oh my god." So I like walk up to the side. I'm like, "Oh, this thing sounds like really crazy." And she's like, "Yeah, it's got some kind of Ferrari engine in it." And I'm like, "Holy fuck, like really?" And she's like, "Yeah, I don't like driving it though, because it's too powerful." And then she starts like spitting off like the stats. She's like, "It's got 500 some odd horse. It's got 490 or some pounds of torque or whatever it was." And then she's like, "I don't drive it so I can keep the mileage low." She's only got 53,000 kilometers on it.
Right. So, shit.
So it's more of a
investment.
She put it. It's a liquid.
Yeah. So she's a registered
Not
traveling
investment,
nurse.
but,
So she travels around. She needs to sell it, she said, within this year and next year.
Or did she give a reason why?
Because it's a 2019. It's already a couple years old. But I was like, "You got to take me for a drive." And she's like, "Pretty fine. I wouldn't mind." But it also, daughter's kind of cute too, in a sense.
Stop being a pussy. But does her daughter have a Maserati?
No.
Okay. Fuck the daughter.
Or disposable income.
She's a registered nurse. I was gonna ask her if she knew anything about like peptides or anything, and like.
What the fuck? Your nurses get paid up there.
Oh, she's a traveling registered nurse. Like she's got a certain patient.
Yeah, but what do they get paid up there? Driving a fucking Maserati?
God, insane money. She probably makes insane fucking money. She's got a Subaru too. That's like a track Subaru. It's like a nice dark gray. Mobius fucking brakes like in the wheels. It looks insane.
I mean, I know traveling nurses can make money, but that all depends on what hospitals you're traveling to here.
No, she's inpatient. Like, travels to people's houses, like rich people's houses.
Yeah, you don't even make that shit here.
She's probably in like the privatized medical field, like people that pay for their fucking doctors.
You make more in the hospitals here than you do out of them. Now, say if you own your own house, and you had, 5-bedroom house or whatever, you could set up patients in your house to take care of, and that's where the money is.
Yeah, they live in a shitty apartment right now because there's like 3 of them in one apartment. She's got like a bed in a closet, or no, her bedroom is in the living room when she stays there, and then her closet's the wardrobe. And then the 2 kids have fucking apartment, like the bedrooms. So she's never here.
Yeah,
She said she got a job in Salmon Arm coming up.
I had a buddy in high school. That's what his mom did. They had this big old house, and she had like 6 elderly people in there that she took care of. But she got paid like $4 to $6 grand per month, depending on what the patient had, or you know what I mean. So they were making
the gig that I saw that was pretty cool is that it's like transporting old people from hospitals to hospice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're already like kind of towards the end of their life, but they still have.
That's pretty much what she was doing.
They have like still have medical appointments, doctor's appointments and stuff, and so there's EMTs that have like ambulances, but they only do that. They're only couriers, the go-betweens between the appointments and stuff. They don't like attend 911 calls or anything like that. And I was playing Star Citizen, and one of the guys in the guild or whatever, he that's what he does. And he was telling me how much he makes and like, you know, what it all entails and stuff. And it's just like your jobs are scheduled out, so like, you know, when you work, and like you could take on more work if you want, or you could just like not take work. So kind of cool.
Huh. I didn't even know they had something like that.
Oh shit.
My mom is a hospice care fucking lady. I hadn't talked to her in like a while, but when she was, a lot of the guys that she took care of, they always try to like give her all of their stuff. Like, they're like, oh, I've got a vacation home and this amount of money, it's all yours and everything, but she can't take any of it. She can never accept it.
No, they're not supposed to.
I think the one guy got healthy, and I don't know much about the situation, but I think he got healthy, and then she moved in with him for a little bit, and then he turned around and like died later.
And my wife got a ring from this older lady, and it's from World War II.
Yeah, like you gotta sign something that you can't accept any gifts and whatnot. It has to go.
She wasn't.
The family.
She wasn't supposed to take it, but her son gave it to her.
I remember her trying to explain to me the one time like what they go through though, and they go through like these stages of like. They get energetic and they like bounce back and they're like running down the hall, and then that's when she knows it's like any day now, like, because that little boost of adrenaline is the last little bit of the brain trying to fix the body, but it can't, right? The body's too old, the body's too frail, the body's shutting down. And then most old people, like, they stop drinking water and they stop eating, like they don't have a hunger or thirst. So once they do that, they don't last very long. And they get delirium. That's like the really crazy part, because she's there for the ass end. Like, they don't make sense.
Just to comfort them.
Yeah.
I got an aunt.
She didn't make good money though. Like, she had to go to school and everything for it, and I remember, but I don't think she made good money.
Probably not if she's working at a facility.
My wife's grandfather, they would have nurses come to the house.
Mhm.
And her fucking dad would always like accuse them of stealing and shit, and like just basically running them off. So but if you knew my wife's dad.
Huh. I know my own dad. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I got an aunt that's going through Alzheimer's, and she's pretty much doesn't remember anybody.
That's insulin resistance in the brain. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's pretty bad. They put her. My uncle put her in a home because she got real bad and nobody could take care of her anymore. And she kept running away from the home. They ended up bringing her home. Crazy.
I don't know how to get the fuck out of this cave. I got lost in here.
Everybody wants clean love, but that's love right there. You gotta put up with the ugly love too.
Yeah, he's trying as hard as he can. I've never seen him.
I know.
Like this. My uncle's an asshole.
I know. I know it's hard,
He's
bro.
like acting like the sweetest old man now. Fuck. I've known you my whole life, and you've never acted like this. You ever seen that 70s show?
Yeah.
My uncle is red. Literally through and through fucking red.
I think everybody's got a little bit of red in them.
No, like, the way he talks, everything. Like,
Basically, they based your Red Foreman off of your uncle's personality.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know how to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that Hyde guy, he went to jail for a long time.
He's still in jail.
Yeah,
30 years.
Oh yeah, he's like forever.
Yeah, no, he got 30 years.
Yeah, that's like forever, bro.
That's 30 years, bro, not forever.
Like forever, bro. No,
I mean,
30 years. Exactly 30.
But
No,
when
no,
you
it's
when
like
you
forever.
think about it, like think about how old he is right now. Like, those are 30 good years. Like,
Yeah, he'll be like
like
70.
if you went, it's a difference. Which the difference is like when you go to jail when you're 30 and you get 30 years, and when you go to jail when you're 60 and you get 30 years. Like when you're 60 and you get 30 years, who gives a fuck? Hopefully, whatever you did was worth it, you know. But
that ruined that fucking show too, The Ranch. It was such a good show, and then he went to fucking prison. And, yeah, I was like, oh. Now the show sucks because I don't like the other guy.
Justify the fucking actions he took. He was a bad person.
well, that Kevin Spacey. Like, there's so many movies that Kevin Spacey was in. It's like, come to find out, he's molesting like 14-year-old fucking boys and shit. It's like, damn.
I remember that because he was in the Call of Duty, and then they took him out and replaced him. Oh, what the fuck Call of Duty was that?
I think
like Advanced Warfare.
A lot of celebrities fall under that category, that they have a high image value, and a lot of them are allegations, but there is a lot of truth to even the smallest allegation.
Dude, I have no idea how to get out of this fucking place.
There's a light magic spell you can cast called Clairvoyance, and it'll give you a little dot and a light that you follow.
How do I cast it?
Go into your
have you ever
magic
done it?
spells.
Oh, you're talking in the game.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking real life. I was like, dude, show me how.
Show me that magic shit, bro.
I want to go outside the wall too.
Nope. Never venture outside the wall, bro. It's dangerous.
It's not. It's a whole new world.
I fucking definitely got myself lost in this motherfucker. There's something that I'm missing. That's the door. It's gotta be this fucking way.
I'm listening to 8D music, and it's fucking trippy as shit.
What are you listening to?
8D music, or 4D music, or whatever it's called.
I don't know what that is.
It's where the It's like it plays in different parts of the headphones, which makes it sound like it's spinning around your head in a sense. Or surrounding you.
Remember killing that fucking guy with the dead crab beside him?
It's really trippy.
Did you continue to look up like the different dimensions, like? Because we
yeah, the fifth dimension is like a microscopic envelopment of the entire universe and stuff. Yeah, sometimes I fall down rabbit holes while I'm really stoned late at night, and it's not good for my brain. No, but lately I've been taking this like steroid, and it makes my head hurt. It makes me dizzy.
You need to get a hold of Blanton.
So
he told me to tell you.
Me and Stevie started looking up like a doctor's breakdown of the stuff that I'm taking, and I really should have looked this documentary up before.
Yes, you should.
Because there's some pretty severe side effects because it's really powerful and it esters really fast. And one of the ones is like the doctor's like going off with like side effects and stuff, and then he's like, what did he say? Liver cyst or blood-filled liver cyst is one of the side effects. And I was like, oh, that sounds terrible. And Stevie's just looking at me. He's just like, you can stop taking this shit, right? I'm like, nah, man, can't.
I feel strong.
I'm so strong.
Until you're so weak.
No, dude, I'm gonna push this.
I told you this shit's not good for you.
No, that's what I learned recently. So the things that I actually have are a lot more powerful than I was thinking, and I thought I could take them all willy-nilly without any kind of side effects. But there's extreme side effects, and the stuff I'm taking is really powerful.
Just do half doses.
That's what I was coming back to. I was gonna cut back because I get these fucking killer headaches, man.
Did you ever go to the doctor and get your shit tested?
No, I haven't got any blood work done yet.
Nah, that's your problem. You need to go get blood work done.
Maybe.
Well, if you do your blood work, it'll tell you how much. You'll figure out how much you need to take, and like it's gonna take.
I need to take more.
You're just like, take it all.
No,
yeah, man. It's at a point where I know I don't care, but I care, in a sense.
I feel like
I care a lot more than I used to.
I feel like the way out was collapsed, and I have to keep going forward. I'm like stuck in this cave, dude. I have no idea how to get the fuck out.
Find clairvoyance, the spell, and cast it.
I feel like that in life.
How do you cast or magic?
Equip it, cast it. It'll be your second attack.
Okay.
This doesn't even look like Nicolas Cage.
In long legs?
No. Dead by Daylight.
Oh.
Dude, the thing just went through the wall.
That's where you have to go.
I didn't watch Long Legs.
It was weird.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know if I'd like it.
I'm 167 pounds, homie.
Still kick you,
Fuck you. Evie was dick. I was like getting a little feisty. I'm like kind of throwing punches at him. And like he just put up his elbow and I fucking like caught his elbow with my last couple knuckles and I wasn't expecting it, so I didn't have my hand ready. It fucking hurts so bad. They're bruised, like, but he just like looks at me and he laughs and he's just like, you need to settle down because like you need.
He's like, I barely even move.
What did he say? He's like, do I really need to put you in your place? And I'm just like, I'll fucking take you down, bro. I'll fucking fight you. Yeah, it's the stuff, bro. It goes right to your brain.
He's like, dude, that's the shit.
Yeah,
Making you do this.
Yeah. He knows. He could seriously hurt me still.
Just because you're good at playing Mortal Kombat doesn't mean you're gonna be good at Mortal Kombat in IRL.
Fatality.
It's like sometimes it's those the guys that all they gotta do is just get one hand on you, and it's over.
Yeah,
Like,
that's still the situation I'm in, but I want to be that guy eventually.
I know a couple people. They were close to me that they're in a relationship, and when they first started this relationship, she would get a little handsy because she fought in the MMA or whatever.
Oh God.
And like the person that she would assault, like all it took was you just to actually really for him to punch her, and it'd be like instant death.
Yeah.
You move like a pregnant cow. Show me what you've got.
Should a man be able to hit a girl?
It really depends.
In self-defense?
Yeah, self-defense, especially if your life is in danger.
You see the one guy, he's getting attacked by his girlfriend, and it's like the hallway cam, and they're fighting in the doorway, and she's got a knife, and she's like stabbing and slashing at him, and he's kind of like swinging and dodging and moving and like pushing her out of the way. And you're just like, holy fuck, oh shit, he like got like a slash mark on his arm, and he like picked her out, put her in the hallway, and like closed the door, and you can just see her like walk off like she did something. Oh, it was fucking crazy, man. He didn't hit her, like, that's the thing. He could have decked her, could have fucking just laid her out one hit. But dip, duck, dodge, pushed her against the wall.
I mean, I really don't think people should be like throwing hands with each other, anyways, because I mean, you get
That's
pushed,
what I'm
pushed
starting
down.
to learn.
You get pushed down one time, you fall on your head wrong.
Well, that's the biggest lesson I'm learning as I'm going right now. It's like, before I used to be extremely aggressive. It was like really quick to violence. I would start to push, I would start to like throw hands, because I was small. It would be like a fly hitting you in the face. It wasn't big, nothing. But now that I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm starting to notice like I could hurt somebody. Like if I actually hit somebody, I don't know if I would stop. Like the adrenaline's a lot in a fight.
Well, like I was telling you the other day, I kind of like had my little my episode. I just threw like a little punch and like busted the wall up. And
busted Ashley's face just a little bit.
if I really
black guy.
If I really threw the punch though, like if I really threw it, like
yeah,
I would have went
off the wall.
I would have been on the other side of that wall.
Yeah. Like I'm starting to get like that. You guys have always been big boys, like throughout growing up and everything. I'm going from a 120-pound kid to an actual adult frame. Feels like I'm going through puberty for the first time. Except for my balls are receding into me.
Well, quit pushing them up there.
It happens when you start to take synthetic shit.
Yeah, they'll disappear.
Yeah, they just start to get smaller.
And then tulips will fall down.
What? I never heard that.
They're already starting to grow.
Fuck you.
Well, no, what it is, homie, is when they're receding up like that, and he's pushing them up, they're gonna turn into ovaries, and then Jeevy's gonna get them pregnant.
No. I'm gonna come for you, crony. We're gonna beat
I
your
just
ass.
watched some science, dude.
But-
some Doctor, he was talking about, like, we all start out as women.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In the womb, and then, yeah, I didn't know that.
And then our X chromosome is degraded to a Y chromosome. That's why we have nipples, right?
And the ovaries drop down into testes.
Yeah. Because testosterone is released.
Yep.
I've never felt good like this. Like, literally, finally feeling good.
You're losing your testes, though.
It's a point
They're
of
going back
choice.
to ovaries.
Like, if you guys have known me the longest, and I've kind of confided in you guys the most, it's like I wasn't coming from a good place. I was sitting around. Now it's like I've got such an angst to life. I want to fucking get bigger, stronger, faster. I want to go out, meet people, and break people.
Get pregnant.
What?
I'm not getting pregnant. I got butt plugs to protect me, okay?
To be honest,
Yeah,
have
you
you
got
have
another
you
orifice for
Don't
me.
fucking ask those questions, Crony.
be honest?
You're gross. You're gross.
Snuck into his house and killed him.
Goodbye.
It's you. Hi.
Greetings, son of Skyrim.
If I mailed them back, would you lick them?
Where are you mailing them to?
You.
You ain't mailing them to me.
Would you trust that I haven't used them? And
You-
would you lick them?
I'm not putting a butt plug, used or otherwise, in my mouth. Like, in anything,
Never.
to be honest.
You don't
like,
know if they come used? That's why they came so cheap. They came used.
They might be used. They might. I mean, it might be part of their quality department. I'm so glad that we were all in a voice chat whenever you received them. It couldn't have been perfect. It couldn't have been better. Like,
The way my dad looked at me, I lost a lot of respect in his eyes. On the second one.
it's a backup.
No.
I take it you want something. Well,
Did he
what is
ask
it?
if you were gonna put both of them up there at the same time?
What?
Nope. Just looked at me very pounded. And then I told him what it was. And he's like,
May I
"You're
interest
gay."
you in some of my
And walked
fine
away.
wares?
And he's never talked to me since.
What a
That's
fuck.
a lie.
That's a good deal.
Gotta find that place that I sold all my shit. I'm encumbered again. Gotta.
That's a fair deal.
I got almost 500 gold.
That's a fair deal.
He says 900 gold for a house.
It's like $4 grand.
What?
I think GV bought his in the one place. It was like $4 grand. And then it
And
was
logged
like,
off, never played it again.
That's a good deal.
No, he plays it.
That's more than I'd usually.
He just goes
I
to
haven't
work.
played that game in so long.
Oh, he's back working now?
That's more than I'd usually.
No, I just
That's
helped
a
his
good
dad.
deal.
They got a trip to Vancouver right now. My buddy's got tickets to In Flames. It's a band, Swedish metal band. I
That's
got my
more
leg
than I'd
tattooed in
usually
stripes
pay.
like the lead guitarist. My buddy was selling 2 tickets for like $80, and I was like, GV, we're gonna go to In Flames. And he's like, I can't, I'm going to Vancouver, I gotta work. I just cried on the inside.
Dude, I went to a Def Leppard concert one time. Like,
I appreciate your business.
some people were going, and
You too.
I didn't have tickets. They didn't have extra tickets, and they were like, "Yeah, you could just get tickets there from scalpers or whatever." And I'm like, "All right, cool, you know." And it was like me and another guy didn't have tickets, and we were like riding along, and you know, everybody's getting drunk on the way up there, having a good time, and it's just like we get up there, and it's like nobody's selling tickets, and
Nope.
we're like trying to sneak in and shit. Like, guards are like, yeah, no. And then finally, I was just like, I'm going to go to the fucking entrance. And I'm either going to try to walk through, I'm just gonna start asking people when they come out if I can have their tickets. And it was 2 ladies coming out that were like, probably like, I don't know, not quite 10 years older than me, but like a little bit older than me. And I was just like, I was like, hey, are you leaving? And then she was like, yeah. And I'm like, can we have your tickets? And they were like, yeah. And like, she gives them to me, and I look at them, and it's like row 3, and I'm like, what? Like they were up there, like. So I mean, I missed half the concert, but like, shit worked out. Kind of impressed one of the girls that I was there
You don't
with.
really miss a concert though. Like you're there. You can party in the parking lot and stuff. Like the music's so fucking loud, you can hear it for a mile away.
Did I say?
If it's
Lady
inside a
Gaga.
Coliseum, you're not hearing it.
Lady Gaga put on a free concert and like 2-point-something million people came to it. Looked crazy.
Lady Gay Guy.
She's got some bangers, bro.
You think she's a guy?
Pretty sure.
No.
Hello.
Pretty sure. So
I don't know.
You were right. You were right about Michelle Obama. You're not right about Lady Gaga.
So here's the thing.
I don't think
Now-
Lady Gaga was a guy though.
Now there,
I think she
you
just
can't
has
find
normal
them.
features.
You can't really find them now, but the hands don't lie, right?
What's going on with you?
So I'm pretty sure she's had surgery at this point. But there were some older photos. It was like pointed out. It was like, look at her fingers.
Have always been protective of their territory.
I know she never keeps 2 nails in her middle fingers and her ring finger because she self pleasures and she can't have big nails. She's really proud of it.
All I'm saying is the person that cuts their dick off has some mental disorders.
Yep.
Hail!
I think
So
it's
why'd
all
you do
show.
Why'd you do it, Crony?
I was too long, so I didn't cut all of it off. Just cut a little bit off. Just gave it a trim.
You know, a breast reduction, similar.
Like the way she dresses and everything's all show.
Oh
Just
yeah.
for fans.
Yeah, it's all a character.
Look
like,
at
if you've ever
Queen.
played a character or
We're
alter
looking for
ego,
recruits.
you'll understand
Interested?
that you kind of have
Kiss.
to be that
Kiss is a
character.
big one.
I was for a long time.
Yes, the vamp. Apparently, you seem to be such a likable.
You were gay for a long time?
I was a
Seeing
character.
you.
Oh.
Fucking dork.
Darkness, where did I go to fucking sell all my gear?
Any shop.
Yeah, they only sell food and drinks and shit. There was
That's a bar.
What?
one place I
Look
went
for the
to fucking.
placards. Look for the placards that are up.
Hello
They have
there.
like big
Are you
wooden
here to join
signs
the
that'll be
Mages
like
Guild?
armor.
Not
I know the
here.
best place to sell
We
is
see
like the
you.
market district
How are
and
you
like
today?
the middle place. Citadel or Cyril. I don't know.
I'm in Burma.
You would be.
What's going on with you?
Hammers and axe. That sounds
Yep.
right.
You still didn't get armor, did you?
Oh man, I haven't done nothing. I've been
What
working
can I
out,
do
gaining
for you?
fucking muscles. That's all I do.
What can I
I got a
interest you
sick
in?
pump today. It was fucking sick. I was so dizzy.
That seems a
And
fair
then
price.
I ate and I went to
Get
sleep.
really quiet.
That's a
What, do you
fair deal.
fucking step away?
You've made a good
Me?
bit of a good price for a good. That seems a fair price.
I got a
You
headset on.
drive a
We
hard,
were talking about pleasure and themselves and
excellent
kind of
bargain.
started to lay down.
an excellent bargain.
Hand,
No,
hand started
he
to
just got
creep.
quiet, didn't he?
That's more than
no,
I'd
I
usually.
was watering a plant behind
You
me.
got a great deal there.
See, he got his hand on his junk. He's watering it, taking a piss in his living room.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
So weird.
I don't know what they call it, man. They call fat ass a
You got
god.
a great deal there.
What the fuck is that mean?
That's a fair deal.
I need to get on the actual quest. What's a pickaxe do?
Side missions or just?
I ain't even doing anything. I'm just wandering around aimlessly, getting lost in caves and shit. Like,
You're supposed to be living your life, bro.
That's how you find
drive
stuff.
a hard bargain.
yeah, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, at the beginning of the game, like the assassin fucking outfit that, like, all right, so I stood in this doorway and killed like 40 assassins. Like, literally, they just kept coming. And Andrew, my nephew's in the voice chat. He was like, you have to go talk to that emperor. They're just going to keep spawning, right? So it was like this endless waves of these guys. And I collected all their robes, and I'm like walking around with them. And
They're not worth anything.
yeah, they're not worth a fucking thing.
You're a dork. It's not gonna give you high-end shit at the beginning.
Bye.
Well, I was just looking for shit to sell, you know?
Yeah,
like,
here's endgame gear.
Tutorial.
I'm alright, so I've played this game for 4 hours, and I'm still level 1. So, I'm thinking...
You have to sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, so you can put in your level. You have to sleep to do all your levels, bro.
I
You can't just rest. You have to find a bed and lay down and stretch your legs out.
Well, I bought a bed for fucking 10 gold coins. There's like a fucking table and a bed. It's like...
That day you did.
It still might be the same day. I don't know.
Of heavy armors.
She's quite a
Probably
warrior.
not.
It's amazing how well she moves in heavy
How do you do?
Who is this?
Yes?
Is she an elf? Elder.
You rented.
The Dark
you
Heart.
rented a
Olga
bed.
sure can tell a good story.
For
I'm
10
not
gold.
normally a big fan of Bard's tales,
I'm gonna
but she's
fuck
got
you
some
in it,
good
alright?
ones. Be seeing you.
Have you got on Star Citizen lately?
No.
I've been trying to get on, like,
Can tell a good story.
like every other day I'll get on
Normally
and
a
see
big
if,
fan of Bard's tales, but she's got some good ones.
fuck, I gotta, yeah, the day's over with, so I gotta rent a bed
Is
to go
that
to sleep.
so?
I think
So-
we're in for some hard times.
What?
I can't spawn my ship in for some reason here lately, for like the last, like,
That's
month
how
or
I
two.
was, bro. Just blows up.
Yes, the vet apparently he seemed plenty of mineral.
Death.
You,
That game's so fucking
Julian
busted, but could
How
be
about
something
that?
amazing.
what can I do for you today? I've got a room and a... Right then.
Alright,
Well
Good
met.
journey
I have
to
a
you.
bed.
What do you
I'm
want?
gonna go take a
Breath and
nap.
Trash?
How long should I sleep for?
Someone needs to get.
It depends. You only have the bed for 24 hours, so you can sleep for 12 hours, wake up in the morning, or whenever
I'm
morning
gonna
is.
sleep for
like 8
20.
a.m.
I'm gonna sleep for 20 at 4 hours, like I'm on some meth. Just fucking crash. Okay, you have ascended to level 2. I have 12 virtues.
Don't worry about luck. Luck is base. Whatever you got for making your character. Takes 4 points just to make luck go up once.
I have 50.
Yep, that's just base luck. You gotta press like R3 or whatever the button is to tell you what statistics it increases.
I can't go higher than 70 strength.
Yeah, you can do 100.
Well, it's not.
But right now you can only do 5. It's only in 5. You have to pick 3 stats to do 5s. Or whatever it is. 12.
What does willpower do?
Increases like magicka and health or something, or endurance. I'm not sure. You have to press a key to tell you what they do. It should say at the bottom.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
You said you sleep soundly for a murderer. Slept like a
I am
baby.
Lucian the Chance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you.
You're gonna get busted and have to go to jail and
Taker of
spend
life,
some serious
a
time.
harvester of souls. Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering.
That's all you've been playing is Arma?
Opportunity to join
No, I was
a
playing
rather
COD.
unique
Oh,
family.
no, you didn't.
Then heed my words,
I have
for
to
I will
update it,
not
and I don't want
repeat
to.
them.
It's
You
like
spent
On the
what,
green
70
road
bucks
to the
on
north of Breville lies
Call of
the
Duty?
Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and
no.
your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
Oh, you doing the Warzone?
Do this, and the next time
Yeah, I was
you
doing
sleep
it.
in
I
a
got Black
location
Ops
I
too,
deem
but
secure,
I didn't spend 70
I will
bucks on it.
reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new
Coming from a guy that buys everything and doesn't even play anything.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I'm literally playing the game right
The
now.
Night Mother seems to think
But hating every minute of it.
Listen,
to grant you
I'm
a gift
I'm a
in case
collector.
you
All right.
This is
reconsider.
not for my
Collector.
amusement. This is for my collection.
He's a
Collector.
digital collector.
Now,
Homie, have
farewell.
you know a little bit about firearms? I can't talk to darkness about firearms.
I know
you know?
everything about firearms.
But
We
have you ever heard of
praise
a
our unholy matron from her
Remington Model 11?
From her breast,
Yep.
we suckle malice and pain.
It's common.
She loves her
I
children.
have, but I can't. What caliber is it?
With a they come in, from what I understand, they come in 20 gauge and they come in 410.
Know
With
that
the
Rufio is
410, I
old and weak and sleeps his days away.
But they can come with a cut
Before he
compressor,
even has a chance to
or
wake,
not compressor,
if you so choose.
compensator.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrey?
I inherited one
They say he haunts
in
the
20
road
gauge,
to Cornwall. Not that I've ever
and
seen him
the
myself,
whole
but I
barrel moves.
Yes.
It's loose.
I am
It's
a
it's got two
speaker, a
springs.
representative of the Dark Brotherhood.
One's for like the
My
receiver and one's
voice is
to
the voice
push the barrel
of the
back forward.
Black Hand, our organization's
It's crazy. Like the
ruling
whole motion of it's crazy.
One of my
But
duties is
it was
to find
developed in like World War II
exceptional
to
individuals
go on the back of
such as
bombers
yourself and offer
to
a
like shoot
place
other
within our
like
family.
aircraft and stuff. But like the one I have is like a civilian
Have you
model.
not heard of the Dark Brotherhood?
But
Of the remorseless
very
guild of
interesting
paid
gun.
assassins
Very
and
interesting.
homicidal cutthroats. Join us, and you'll find the Dark
There
Brotherhood
are
to be
some rare
all
ones
that
out
and
there.
so much more. We are, more than anything,
Let's see, I might have a
union
picture of it.
like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread
Smith
Father
& Wesson
Six.
made a 12
We are
gauge
family, with bonds
like
forged
1 year,
in blood,
maybe 2
and
years.
death.
They only made so many, and my grandfather has one. Bought it out of a Sears catalog.
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood
And it's like
will
super
embrace you
rare. It's like worth
as
like $4
family.
grand or some shit.
I have to kill
What's your
Rufio.
story?
I haven't time for fools.
I don't know if I should murder this person. Like I met this guy and he's just like kill this person for me. I don't know if I'll be that easily swayed.
Yeah, I've seen this gun before.
Does it have the big
semi-automatic?
Does it have the big compensator on the front of it?
Yeah.
Is it a 410 or a 20 gauge?
420 gauge.
So this is what I'm talking about, homie.
It
Where
was
I can't
produced
talk to
in
Darkness
12,
about
16, 20, and 28, and a 410. So it came in all of them.
Did you see
after
the
World War II?
No, this was so. The Are you looking at 1148 because the 1148 was?
Oh, I'm looking at the 1148.
1148 was manufactured in 1948.
Well, it says the Remington Model 11 was in 1905 to 1975.
I don't know. I kind of want to get off here and shoot some shit.
It was produced from 1902 to 1990. 1998 when they stopped producing it. Came in 12 gauge, 16 gauge, and 20 gauge.
Do you see the military version of it? It has like a big shoulder fucking buttstock and like a magazine or whatever. It's kind of crazy. Like the way it's like it has its whole like rig for the gun. It's not a shoulder fired gun. It's like it's on like a turret or something, I think. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, that's an old. What does it have a date on it?
It has a serial number, but I don't know how to look at.
Just type in the serial number. Literally, just type in the serial number in Google. It should pop it up. Yeah, because it didn't even get patented until 1900.
All right. This guy right here.
Designed in 1898.
I wonder if I can copy this image and put it in.
But it was the first mass-produced semi-automatic.
All right, so this one that I just put in the Discord is the exact one that I have, like the exact one.
Same, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
But there's another one that they produce for the military, for the back of bombers. And this is the picture right here. This is the picture I saw. Now I don't know if that's the bomber one particularly, but the article that I read was they put them on the back of bombers.
So it's actually a Browning, but it was
yeah, I think I remember something like that. Like he developed it and
he sold his design to Winchester.
Remington.
That's what I'm reading.
Or so do you have to sleep every time to level up? Because I still have like a level up thing on the top right corner, so I'm higher than level 2. I just gotta fucking sleep again.
Oh no! So yeah, Winchester refused, and then he went to Remington.
That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
So Mountain's getting on Dune Awakening. So that fucking game came out.
It's in demo, I think, right now. Or beta. Yeah, beta. So I think you have to sign up for it. Let me check.
Oh, on PC. Fuck. I won't be able to play it then.
I mean, gotta join the party.
Nah.
Fuck.
Did you see the new fucking graphics card Nvidia came out with?
Oh man, it's beta weekend, so I'm gonna request access, but I'm probably not gonna get it. Your interest has been registered.
They want like 150K for it or some shit. My brother was telling.
What are you talking about?
Nvidia came out with like a new. I'm gonna look it up. I want to say it's a graphics card or something.
The 5080? I'm kind of with computer parts. I'm kind of like with certain games. Like, I'm not gonna buy it brand new. I'm gonna let the bugs get worked out, and then, cause I was like that with the consoles, but that, to be honest, that kind of blew up in my face because I think arguably the first PS5s that came out were actually better than the COVID PS5s. If that makes sense.
So when they first came out with the PS5, they had this fan listing or whatever, and it was done by the certain company, and then when COVID happened, they had to outsource that one part, and it made the fucking console like louder than a jet engine, and most of them are failing on delivery. Like, there was a lot of shit happened.
I should have got the consoles that I wanted like right out the gate because I have like 5 fucking PlayStation accounts already, and like it didn't take long for them to come back with, hey, yeah, you want one? I think I wind up getting like 3 hits out of the 5 accounts that I submitted. Well, actually, Ashley submitted. But...
Yeah, I remember the PS3 when it first came out. The very first ones had like HDMI ports and SD card slots. Unlike the other hatch, it like opened up, and then the next gen didn't open up, and then it just got progressively worse and worse. Like, the first ones are backwards capable, and then the rest of them aren't.
Dude, I'm hitting this guy with some uppercuts. I gotta find out what the cheapest room or the best place to sleep or something.
$20 unless you find a bed in a cave or a bed on the street. It's usually a homeless person or a couple homeless people that have a couple beds around the city somewhere. Back alley.
I might have to sit down and play this with like Bruce, because Bruce has already played this as well. I haven't really gauged how he feels about it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he messaged me today saying we were gonna stream this, and I was like, yeah, have fun.
Watch out!
I think he had the same idea that it was going to be everybody's making a character and stuff, but not like quickly. It's so open, everybody will do their own thing really quickly.
It's so silly. Like I don't understand. Bethesda, they have such good story-based games, and it's just like you want to play this with your friends.
Yep.
And you have companions, right? So it's just like, why can't you hire a companion and your friend falls into that role?
So Skyrim, I'm pretty sure, has a mod where they've modded multiplayer, where more than one person can be in a map. Like, I'm pretty certain I saw a boyfriend-girlfriend couple that he was like showing her how to play the game.
Well, it's Skyrim Online, right?
I don't believe so.
What?
I think Skyrim Remastered. There's Elder Scrolls Online.
That's what it is.
That is like the MMORPG version of them all, but I find it would have been a dumbed down version.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that we play with Ark, they all played that game. Pretty sure Ty and a couple others, they were right into it.
Thought about it when I was younger, but it just
I
wasn't
wonder if
for me.
Baldur's Gate is like the online version of it.
There's a house here. It's got a for sale sign on it. I gotta find a bed.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Fucking lizard people.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns this shop. She would be glad of your business.
Person definitely looks like it wants to eat.
I was in Cheydinhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Renaud Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though. Yes, it's quite odd.
So the lizard people are mainly magic based?
Like I was a complete stranger.
No.
Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change.
Me and Stevie
Usually,
picked a
Renaud
lizard
is
wizard,
around Coral,
but we made him
drunk as can
specialize
be.
in magic.
Very odd.
They're
but
just a
then it's
race
really
like
none of
any
my
other.
business.
There could be like a warrior lizard,
care.
and there could be like a magic one. Same with the cat-like people. There can be a warrior
Only
cat,
the
and then
finest
there can be like a
wares to
magic
buy
cat.
and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Seed Neas, the proprietor. How can I help you? If I don't have what you need, you might try the other Coral merchants. Renoir's has books.
It's funny
fire
because
and
in the
steel
old
for your
Oblivion,
armor
there
and
used to
weapons.
be like when you're making your character, there's a
An
character
old
called a
cleric with that
Breton,
name comes in
or
now and then.
Br-
Lives
Brayton
southeast
or whatever,
of town on the Black Road
and they're
at
always
Raynon
black
Priory.
people. Like that's the
You
race.
know, I think the mutton here in Coral is the best in all the Empire. That's good mutton. Goodbye.
Oh, wait a minute. What was
What can
that?
I do for you?
What did you pick?
Train.
Nord.
Good day.
Yeah. Eastern Nord.
Yeah, you can train under people for money. Per level, you get like 5 train points under a person.
I'm listening. Please,
then you
go
have to
ahead.
get a level up
What's new with you?
to train
They
again.
say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultimate.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Expensive.
The Grey Mare. It's either a stable or a pub.
I think it's a pub.
Good evening. Have you seen Glistel and Melintus Anchoress together?
I take it you want an honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service.
Me and GV looked up the speedrun
or
time for
food?
this game.
Whatever you wish.
What do you think your guess is?
40 minutes.
I have a room ready if you
Homie.
need it for the night. It'll be 10 gold. Interested?
What's up?
What do you think the speedrun
The
time
room's
is
yours
for
the night.
Oblivion?
It's just upstairs, the first door on the left. Sleep well.
I don't know.
I
Good
don't
day.
see a problem with those two. It's a bit odd, but that's their business. Bye. I'm through talking to you.
Did 1,000
Did it in
minutes?
7 minutes.
That's 7.
Oh.
Like less than 10 minutes, the guy can beat it using exploits and shit.
That's cheating.
Yeah, it's like backloads and stuff.
Yeah. Don't cheat. Play the game.
That's what
Speedrunners use a lot of exploits.
that fucking Andrew. He hit me with, "Are you gonna do the?" He posted it too. What did he call it? The duplication glitch. He's like, "Are you gonna do that?" And I'm like, "I don't even know what that is."
No, we don't do.
I wasn't even 10 minutes into the game. He was asking me that.
That'll ruin the game for sure.
I don't know why people. I get so bored doing that shit.
Oh yeah, as soon as you've ruined a currency in a game, it's
Oh,
fucking
we
done.
we did it crazy. So when I was working third shift,
You haven't seen my sons.
we had these guys.
They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and
We did
I'm
7
worried
Days to Die when it was like in early stages.
without question.
We duplicated the hell out of shit, but we were just like fucking off building shit. Okay, I guess that's it. I have no more levels. I guess I am a level 4 archer. My birth sign is the warrior, and I'm from the race of the Nords. I have 80 strength, 45 intelligence.
You dumb as shit.
Yep. I was at like 30.
Dude, you super dumb.
My guy looks like he's a little bit retarded, but we're working on it.
GV's got these, like, because he's like wizard shit, and he got this spell the other day where it's like Touch of Death. And it's like a super expert level destruction spell. And he just goes up and touches people and they die now. And he's like, this game sucks and I don't even have to fucking do anything. I'm so powerful.
Let's go ahead.
Bring back out the
save.
sword.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a break from this. I'm gonna shoot something.